Hello.
I can't hear you.
That's actually quite good.
Matt's number 1, I think. Am I then number 4? Is that good? This is me talking right
You're
now.
number 3.
But does it make it easier for me and Steve to swap, or just you know? Yeah, you
No, just no.
Funny, I feel like
sick.
how am I? Good.
Yeah.
Sounds all right.
It has got to be real.
You know, like how pop singers, when they get rid of the shaft and they just carry around the mic. I feel like I'm going to rock around the stage.
Josh, go again. What did you have for lunch? Did you have any lunch?
Yeah, I had a sausage roll. Can't be a good sausage roll, mate.
Greg's?
Yeah.
No, not Greg's. We ain't at that level, Steve.
You could beat your sausage roll.
What are
We're
your
not far
buttons
enough
set up as? Are they?
Nothing yet.
I feel fully expecting one of them to be a free wheel. One
Yeah,
to be a brake.
It just wants all shy.
No, the better one was Steve.
Steve, you're going to kill someone.
I've got to
Record them.
we've got to record them anyway.
Right, should we get started?
Yeah, we're going straight into the laptop. This is us
so
going.
that doesn't need to record.
right.
Yeah.
We've started.
By the way, a timer. I thought Steve wanted a timer, didn't he?
Yeah, press
he does.
start. Right.
There's a timer now
There it
too.
is.
Okay.
The Jitmus, the unit. Here we are.
We're here.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome
going to take these
back.
headphones off.
Yo.
To the Shin Dig Podcast.
We've got quite a couch here today, haven't we?
Mate,
Ah,
I think I'm going to move in here.
It's lovely.
Move from London straight into this. It's warm.
there's quite a walk to the showers, unfortunately.
Do they have showers here?
I don't know. We put one in.
Yeah, you could. Plumbing can't be that
It
hard,
rains
can
quite
it?
a lot.
And we've got the cups, the mugs too.
This place is wild. So where are we? For everyone who's listening right now and can't see where we are.
They listening.
Oh, that was a good one.
Listening. It's in
Yeah.
Liss, in Hampshire. Hampshire? Are we in Hampshire?
Oh yes, sorry, Liss. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's what I was
Bit slow.
I'm so lost.
The place-
You weren't listening, were you, Thomas?
The place is called Liss, isn't it? The village.
Yeah.
And we're at an indoor trial spot known as the Unit.
It's a unit.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, most trial spots, I was thinking this earlier, they're really quite unoriginal names, aren't they? Like, indoor ones particularly. It's always like, the barn,
The workshop.
the unit. I mean, what was...
Well,
Joachim's
Charlie
one?
didn't even really name it, did he?
Joachim's
It
one was
Charlie
the
Barn, I guess.
The
cave.
cave, yeah. That's
The
trials,
cave.
isn't it? When you go to a spot. What spot are we going to? The White Walls.
Yeah.
Well,
Every time.
Less
Every
is
time.
keeping it simple, and then we understand what it is. But
Well, before we go any further, we should introduce our amazing guest.
The man,
first guest of the year,
the myth, the legend that is...
Sergey.
It is, of course, Josh Leech.
Josh Leech,
Mr.
What's
Josh
up?
Leech.
Woo-hoo.
JAFF
Big
by-
applause.
Yeah.
We need a canned applause on the on the setup here.
Yeah,
but
I should get that.
That'll be for another day.
Oh, yeah, just record them up.
But welcome.
Hello.
Good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
Sorry,
inviting us.
What's this man done for trials?
Quite a lot.
Where do we even start? To be honest,
Well, actually, I want to ask the audience who are listening here. That was obviously a bit of a joke there. Have you ever had anything fixed by the fixer himself, Josh Leech?
Yeah.
Put it in the comments down below. I feel like this man has probably got the most touch points in trials. He is the Kevin Bacon of trials. He connects everyone together in terms of he's either welded someone's frame that's then been passed on to someone else and fixed something else. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly in the British community.
Yeah.
Probably all bike brands kind of hate you a little bit because you're keeping everyone's bikes going that little bit longer and they're not actually going out and buying a new one.
Yeah. Like,
So I've known Josh since our uni days. When I was in Loughborough, met this man and amazed by his engineering bodging tactics. I think I first learned how to do the top-up bleed where you don't actually fully bleed your Maguiras. You just take the grub screw out of the hand, out of the lever, top up with a syringe. And you just use that again today, right? So that's been amazing
with
for a
assistance
lot of riders. Yeah.
from the man himself. Yeah.
So that's been a good one. I think one of my favourite memories was we were talking about it earlier, being in Poole. And I think
This is an
Two-
epic story.
yeah, like literally second move of the day, I ended up ripping my front hose out of my brake. like miles from home, no like tools with me classically, and this man managed to put a barb fitting in my hose using nothing but a spoke and an electric screwdriver. And we were like, what is this wizardry?
Most of us couldn't do that with the correct tools.
Yeah, the sort of thing that you normally, I don't know, like it's like a vice workshop job, and we're like there.
Gotta say, I only used a drill because just couldn't find a brick.
I'll say that's certainly a good one. You must have had certainly a few bodges over the days. I think people used to know you with a hammer and like straightening a rim that had been bent up by some bashers. You
Was
like
it
a drop
hammer or
gap
is it an
yourself, didn't you?
adjustable?
It's a challenge to find out what like random things you can use. Like, can you do it with a shoe? Maybe. So go.
It's a stiletto at the bottom of that.
Asking a small child to borrow his lollipop. Is it here, mate?
I played my cards perfectly right. My bike needed plenty of maintenance. I was like, I'll wait till I go to the unit and spend some time.
Yeah, just
with Josh.
struggle in front of
I was
Josh.
like, oh man, I can't do this. I was like, Matt, give it here, for goodness sake, give it here. You know. So there you go. If you ever want your bike fixed, just fix it close to Josh.
Just close, in the vicinity.
And he'd just be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's doing that. No, that's a left-handed screwdriver. No.
But also, all you've been the mastermind of some of the different parts and innovations on trials bikes, like almost the missing gap that some of the manufacturers.
Yeah, try to. It's all the niggly little bits that, like, in a sort of wider scale manufacturing, sort of get missed, and they're very easy to miss. But then they're quite difficult to fix as soon as everything's gone out. It's not a quick fix. You've got to put some time into it. You've got to test it, make sure it actually does what you need it to do. Because most of them are very specific problems. The Kruger's stem. The Kruger's stem.
Now everyone can hear you.
Just gonna teaching you. We'll teach you mic etiquette as you go on through the day. I know you just want to put it in your mouth.
Print like a thing. It's just like this, don't I?
Just keep it.
Next
Like
project.
horses.
See, that's just the weirdest thing. I just could not fathom that, like, to have that raw ability of any problem you have, you can physically print, make, do whatever. Surely you must your brain must be a wash of ideas of.
You have to like push some of them out of the way at times. They can properly overtake like things that you've got to concentrate on, and then it's like it's in the corner of your eye. You're just going, "Come here, come and do this instead."
Because you do all this stuff obviously alongside a job making and engineering stuff.
So what is your job now? Tell people that don't know at home, and probably because when I knew you at Loughborough, you were, I think, welding at that time. Was that your main?
I was probably an apprentice actually.
Okay, fabricator.
Yeah, fabricator welder. Yeah, that's the main gist of it. My sort of speciality, I'd call it, is bucket seats. That's been my bread and butter for the last 13 years. And there's no one else.
And you work for yourself now?
Work for myself, yeah, on and off. Past few years, it's quite nice to go back into employment because it's quite easy. Just gives you a break.
Slow down a little bit, like
That's
production
standards.
standards.
Just have a chill.
That's
not
funny,
have to
isn't
worry
it?
about customers or.
You're quite well known for that. You was on TV for those bucket
Yeah, I
seats,
did an
right?
episode of Shed and Buried. That was quite good. That was good fun. That was a hectic day.
And that was covering the bucket seats mostly. Was it?
Yeah. I made a bucket seat while they were there filming.
Oh,
It was
nice.
for a dodgy looking E-type.
You didn't want to show them. Oh, look at this fancy trolls pipe. part.
It is on YouTube as
In
well.
the background.
I think me and Tom found it when.
Yeah, the episode.
Soon. So maybe we'll stick it up on the description down below if you want to
nice
see
one.
that
Yeah, it's
little
up.
TV
Yeah.
episode for Josh making it on.
And then you
TV.
briefly touched on it as well. So the Kruger stem. What other bits have you done on bikes? Just so our viewers who maybe are, in Europe, around the world, know
see what it is.
what you've specifically done and kind of fixed.
Okay.
Really.
I don't think there's much else actually that's mainstream.
Yep.
Like most of it's just been UK based. Don't think I've
But just so
sent
they
that much
understand it,
abroad.
like so what you did the tensioner on the.
Tension on the cleans and the Krugers. I did the dropout protectors for the cleans because that was quite a big one, and they went all over. The stem insert for Krugers, and that went directly to Krugers. So now they distribute them. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, interesting.
I don't know what else is on there. But no, there's been a few bits and bobs. I generally try and do more stuff myself, to be honest. I'm quite selfish.
But most of those things you make for yourself is for trials, and you're like, well, obviously other people are gonna, enjoy whatever you've made, or something is going to.
Certainly, I feel like I've benefited a lot because I've seen you a lot, and quite often I'm breaking my bike, and Josh is like, "There you go, this is something I printed yesterday."
You are a perfect tester, Steve.
Bike's covered in little JAFF bike products, so because that was the name, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And that's
JAFF.
is that still the brand for?
If I do
bits?
anything bike based, it will go with JAFF. Yeah, it keeps it nice and simple.
Where did that come from?
So that was actually Josh and Flip. That started from that video.
Oh, that makes
Josh
more
and
sense.
Flip.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to Flip, yeah.
Because there's a hire company of vans I see running around called JAFF Vans. I don't know who's seen these. I think it's a London-based
Really?
one.
Shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I know what you're talking about.
JAFF Vans, and I'm like, it's Josh.
People have come up with different things for it through the years. Just Another Frame Builder I quite liked. That was a good one.
Oh, wow. So there's made up ones that are like a theory of like, that's what it actually was.
Yeah, people put their own spin on it.
Josh,
It's nice to see what it
fabricated.
comes
I'd love
up.
to hear other people's opinions then. Let us know in the comments what JAF could stand for. So we'll come up with a new name.
Yeah, that is a good one. I mean, and just going back to your riding side of things. So how long? Because we've never had you on the podcast, we've never done this part. But when did you first get into trials? Who got you into it?
So I've had to think about this. Yeah. I think it was 2002, and me and my brother were at a motorbike show at the NEC, and we saw Kamas, Oppi, and someone else who I can't remember.
Was that Ryan Leech? Is that your brother?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
That Canadian guy. We've had him on the podcast.
Yeah, we've already had his biggest brother.
He keeps gibbering on about hopping, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah. Ooh, manuals. Sorry.
That was quite good.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Rob Leech. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other
No,
Leech brother.
Shout out to Rob
Yeah.
if you're watching.
Oh, he will be.
Yeah.
And congrats. Recently at Fibre as well.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what year was that, sorry?
2002.
Bring your microphone a bit.
2002.
Yeah. So what?
Yeah, keep
24 years coming up?
Yeah.
Way too long for how good I am.
Doesn't reflect the
Not
level,
at
is that what you're
all.
trying to say?
I think the level doesn't reflect it. That's what,
So you both got into it from a show.
yeah,
And
same
then-
time.
What? It was bike trials or motor trials? Sorry.
It was a motor trials section in the show, but then they always do, there was 3 riders.
Could you have any idea who those riders were?
It was, I remember it being Kamas.
Oh,
Oppi,
sorry.
Yeah, I said it.
I was trying to keep track of it. Yeah.
Yeah, even the listeners are like,
So it wasn't any just.
Oh, no, it's the big
Oppi.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comas. Yeah, massive names.
Yeah, too right. It's like, oh, must be well easy. Look how. Yeah, it's not.
Very cool. So you as brothers, did you ride a lot growing up? Is that?
Oh yeah, hell of a lot. That first 3 or 4 years, our summer holidays we're out at 8 o'clock in the morning, got back at 8 o'clock at night. Same again the next day and the next day. Trials just shapes your life when you get into it. It is, isn't it?
I think we can all agree with that.
Somewhat addicted to the pedals. Yeah.
Yeah, too right. I feel quite sorry for people that don't have something like it.
Yeah.
You know? It's because it does. It's just such a massive impact on everything you do. Have you been on holiday and not looked for spots recently, Steve?
Yeah, even when I spent my 3 months away, it was quite painful not to have a bike with me and just look around. And as we mentioned just last week, managing to get out to places like Melbourne and then steal someone's bike to go and ride some of these spots. I think one thing that's been lost a little bit from trials is that we used to have videos that people would watch on repeat. And especially when they were in street locations, you think of the CLS and the Neil Chinnicliffe videos, and we've got our Neil Timu Cliff outside waiting for us. But I think he knows more than anyone when you watch some of those old videos, and it used to be so cool to be able to ride in a location that you'd seen in a video for so many And that for me was like always such a cool thing, going up to London and seeing things that have been done on a video and see them in real life. And it's certainly a harder thing you don't get from natural trials riding, or maybe you do to some extent in maybe some of the places in Spain that you see people ride frequently. You know how big a rock is and how big a gap is.
And I think certain sports have it, don't they? So like the parkour people have that there's that roof gap they have in France that they'll do, don't they? When we have the supports drop gap.
That's right,
Which is like the right
iconic lines, not necessarily just the spot itself.
Yeah.
And then you look on the trials riders' phones, like, what have you just got pictures of walls and stuff?
Yeah.
There's the stuff you tell people, like, you go on these big rides and you go back there as a tourist and you're like, I saw him do the gap from there to there. Wild.
It's too
What bike did you then start on then, Josh?
I think I was on a Kona Lania. That was the first bike that I ever did trials on.
Oh, what was that jump bike?
It was a man bike.
Yeah.
Man bike. I think it was fixed fork, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But I think the first proper bike I ended up on was a Zebdi. I'm pretty certain it was a Zebdi.
Yeah. Trials Kings inspired.
That's it. Yeah. The good old days.
Oh, that's it. I mean, I think when I think about how trials evolved over the years and all the different bikes, it was like you wanted an Orange Zero when I first started riding. That was like the pinnacle, and then probably the Planet X ZD, knife and fork.
I've just remembered that's a lie. It was a Saracen X Torque. It was the first, like close to trials thing. Jesus, you see those frames now? Have you looked at one recently?
Yeah, I think I could.
They're like about 300 mil wide. Like you flick it sounds like it's made out of a bean tin. Probably weighs 4 kilos.
And we've got some pretty iconic frames here around us here in the unit, right?
Oh yeah, so this is all Adrian's collection. There are some pretty.
Just for our audio listeners, because obviously can't see what's going on here. What have we got here?
We'll have to overlay some clips on this podcast.
A bit of a pan.
But yeah,
through.
tell everyone.
Matt's now really annoyed. He's got more editing.
I've already started filming some of it too. Like, that's going to take me.
Do you want me to list them off?
Yeah, just for the people who might be listening to this in their car.
So you got XTP, and is that an EP3? The Echo?
Go on, Steve. Confirm.
I think it is.
It's the first. It's pretty much the first Echo, isn't it?
It looks like a
I
mountain
want to
bike
say
frame.
as well that XTP is brand new.
Spanking. Yeah. I think. I don't think it's been right
because they all used to have a number.
It's got it written on it. But I'm not
26,
too sure.
Yeah. So they're all 26.
They're all 26 inch
Sorry
frames.
to your 20-inch listeners.
Yeah, for goodness sake. Come on, Adrian.
I really hope it's 69. It's got to be 69, isn't it? It's being changed if it's not. Echo, Revel, Coustelia, St. Blaise, Pitbull of some year. Then that's a Woodman, Orange Zero, and Cox Level Boss.
With the kinked tube.
Yeah.
And then behind you we've got...
There's Pashley, GHC, a Vinco, and then a Brissa, which I'm amazed is in one piece.
Yeah. They were beautiful as well.
They were.
Yeah.
It's tasty looking.
That bright orange.
Got a bit of a museum going on.
It's pretty amazing.
And Ashton Justice as well.
Oh, the
couch.
Justice. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's
just chucked in the corner.
So that's meant to be built up and then in the triangle up top. So we're going to build it as a full bike and then hang it in that triangle with like fishing lines. So you can't see it. It just looks like it's a bike floating. Yeah. That's the plan.
Very cool. Yeah. Some nice stuff inside here.
It's really come along, to be honest, from what were you saying the unit was before?
It was like a really random arts and crafts like supplier. So literally, we came in here and there must have been about 300 of these little stars, like laser cut wooden star.
Yeah.
They were just scattered everywhere. But yeah, it's they left us some quite handy stuff for a while.
Tim Rodriguez is just
in the background behind the cameras there. He's off for a little ride. You might hear. Oh no, we won't hear his brakes.
Oh, he's on disc as well, isn't he? Good lad.
Hello, Tim.
How's it going, Tim?
But yeah, no. So, how did you find this place?
It was a Facebook advert. Like we've been looking for somewhere for about on and off for about 3 years, and just finding somewhere that's in the right place, at the right cost, and the right size. But then, when you start looking at industrial units, you've got to. It's not only that, you've got to think about the lease, because there's always a lease. Most of them are 5 years. Yeah. It's like, do you want to commit to riding for the next 5 years?
Was that the same deal here? Is it?
So we've generally got about the luckiest we could have ever got, because this landlord is brand new. He's bought the whole thing, and then he's just trying to get it going again. But we've managed to get a 6-month lease, which is winter.
Right.
Spot on.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the plan then? This is a kind of a winter thing, or you might see how?
We're hoping to keep it for pretty much as long as we can, because we've put so there's 5 weeks work straight away into this, and like sounds like not a huge amount if you're doing like a house or something, but when you're trying to do it on the side for nothing, it's one of those. And just the fact that we've been looking for 3 years and it's taken 3 years to find it, why get rid of it so quickly?
You're not going to come across another one that ticks those boxes.
Exactly.
I mean, it's golden. We've driven, what was it, just under an hour and a half, I think, Matt, this morning from London. So great.
Yeah,
commute.
North London. It was actually a lot quicker than we anticipated. So about 2 hours. So it's quicker than it is to go to Bristol. I initially thought, it's about the same distance, but it's actually a lot closer than we thought. About maybe 15, 20 minutes more if we went to Charlie's or something.
Yeah.
And it was -2-3 degrees this morning outside, and in here it's a nice balmy 14.
Lovely 14, yeah.
I'm in shorts and t-shirt. I mean, I have been riding, but
Well, the central heating's on, baby.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's actually
Again,
it's quite a luxury.
Another lucky strike.
Yeah.
Didn't even think they were going to work when we came in. It's quite an expensive heater that I got on this roof that is redundant.
So who's paying for the heating? Is that like, do you have?
We actually haven't had that in the bill yet.
Oh wow, great!
So we'll find out. We'll work out what that is.
I'll be like, Adrian, remember that watch you were wearing? You might have to sell it.
And are you able to divulge any of the costs or whatever? I mean, because the thing is, I think everyone's done the mental scratch pad maths of a indoor trial spot, and it is it's purely for the love, right? It can't generate the revenue for the amount of riders that can get in the spot.
Definitely.
So are you able to share some of those costs that just
it doesn't matter to us. So rent is $8.25.
Yeah.
Electric so far has been like 15 quid a month. It's nothing, and that's overheads. That's about it. Until we get that heating bill and like adds a $2,000 on top of it.
Boss out. No one's riding in the heat ever again.
Just a sign on the door, bring a coat.
Well, so who else do we need to shout out to?
Oh, Chris.
Yeah,
So I did ask them to come, but they're quite camera shy. So it's Chris McBellend, sorry. Chris McClelland.
I was like, that's definitely his name.
Oh wait, that isn't his real name.
No.
that old guy.
Yeah.
He's
The one that
nursing some wounds
that's what
at
that
the
Zimmer
moment,
frame
isn't
is
he?
for. That's in the corner.
I wonder what the Zimmer frame was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
quite
Chris.
a nasty crash just the other day in here.
Oh, he
didn't
did. Such
Brutal.
bad timing.
Yeah,
Shout out to Chris. Hopefully,
lost his teeth.
recovery's going well.
Yeah, he did come in last Sunday, tried to ride, but his wrist isn't quite there yet. He'll be back on it a couple of weeks.
Poor guy's got more power than. Yeah,
It's literally what it is.
literally. Yeah, that guy kicks the pedals harder than.
The quickest chain snap I think I've ever seen, but typical Chris. Just it's like a 2-foot gap. Like, calm down, Chris.
He's like, mate, you're not going for 10-footer, but he's still putting the same power in.
Yeah, big old nasty one, but he'll be right. He's a good lad. So it's Chris McClelland and Adrian Jordan who are. We're all running it together, so it's works out nicely.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, so a bit of
Very
mind
good.
control sponsored there as well too.
Yeah.
Shamelessly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if anyone wants to come down and ride, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you, and how much is it for them to ride for the day? And
So either contact me, Chris or Adrian, or chuck it on a group. There is an Instagram page, but all that I'm doing with that is putting up 2 lots of stories of we're open, we're closed. But send a message through there. I might not see it, but I might see it. But no, it's we're pretty much open to we're open to anyone that wants to come.
Yeah.
If you want to come have a play, more than welcome. Everything moves around and we can make it for any ability nigh on. I don't know if Charlie would get on too well in here.
you'd have to put all the obstacles on top of one another.
The thing is, you at least could practice your balance here.
Oh, yeah, we
there's
can
that
make it
level.
some funky stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even some of the best riders will definitely have a lot of fun.
It does
here.
make me wonder how much of a role indoor trial spots have had at keeping the UK trial scene alive. If we basically just went, right, winter, right, where do we ride? Like because obviously all the proper people have got their own indoor spots, right? But for us kind of street folk, like,
Yeah, I was going to say.
I think because like, I've had a ride today, I've not ridden in ages, and I'm sort of now like, yeah, okay, I can still ride. Let's ride again. But before this, I was like, I'll be completely honest, I nearly didn't come this morning.
What were you going to do, Tom? Not ride?
Well, that is to say, yes. I've got plenty of things I could do. I could potter around the house, but it's not riding. But yeah. As Josh says, like, you know, I feel for people that don't have riding really.
I mean, -2. I mean, I think when I got my bike out the shed this morning, my brakes were frozen because they weren't really responding. So I think I mean, years gone by, I think when you were young, you'd go and ride in whatever weather, but it'd be pretty miserable and you'd probably risk landing on your back because your back brake either wouldn't work or it would get wet because you'd ride through a patch of grass. And this is a luxury, isn't it?
Enough energy that you would keep riding all day, and because you couldn't drive to a spot, you'd get warm just like riding to the spot because you're on the trials bike, and then that's kind of what kept you going. Whereas now we're like, you get out the car and it's like, we'll jacket on.
And I think we did a pretty reasonable job in the winter of 2020, 2021 when we started Shin Dig.
Yeah.
Because we were like, well, there's nothing else to do. Oh, we're allowed out for one activity. So it was kind of like more, I don't know, more force. Whereas, now you don't necessarily
it's
need
nice
to.
for us to be able to hop in a car and drive to one of these lovely indoor locations.
And it's nice and intimate here too. You know, obviously we couldn't have like a full-on street ride group because it might get a bit too cramped. How many people have you had in here? Let me rephrase that. What's the maximum number of riders you've had?
So I think the most we've had is 7, I think. And it's like, it's tight. It is tight, but like, it's trials, isn't it? There's never more than 2 people riding.
And you're all lined up for the one move.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
We'll still line up. Yeah.
Put a stack of pallets in the corner, they're sorted.
Yeah, that's the most used thing. The thing that's all intricate has been built properly is like not used. Just give me the stack of pallets.
You can really tell a lot of love and attention has been put into the build in here. Some lovely shaped pieces of metal that clearly your brainchild is.
What I love as well is you've got the pallet truck to move stuff around and the little cutouts for where the pallet truck goes in to lift them up. It looks so cool.
Is the attention to detail is not something you'd expect to see in such a bodged. I don't want to use the word bodged, but a makeshift trials park, which is just pallets and wood, and it's those little bits of detail. You'd be like, this is definitely a Josh Leech thing.
It's funny because we were saying earlier, we were talking about a couple of the other units and what they're used for. It must be funny if anyone walks into this unit and think, what the bloody hell is going on in here? But tell us about what you mentioned about one of your neighbours that you stumbled on.
The story.
So I'll tell them about the building. So the building, it's one big building split up into loads of different units. There's 22 units altogether. And there is some random stuff going on in here. There's a woman next door that does a load of wicker, just makes baskets. Okay. Fair play. If that makes a living, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I did think
that'd be quite a nice, gentle.
She's like the wicker version of you. Like
she is. Yeah,
makes like wicker seats and stuff. Like bomber seats.
Can you make me some pedals out of wicker?
They might have held up better than your. Sorry.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Sorry. Carry on, Josh.
Yeah, it's random bits. What's else? Oh, the mannequin people.
The mannequin
people. Yeah.
I don't think Tom's actually heard this story.
I don't think he has.
You weren't here, no.
No, first time. So I was here probably about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening. And first time I met him, got to tell him, there's a long corridor in the centre of the building.
Yeah, the corridor was here mental. So we went to the toilet earlier to give me very specific instructions on how to get to the toilet. I must have gone like double digits of doors I've gone through to just go to the toilet. And each time it went to a new level. Like it was a different layout. It was just so strange.
They're quite narrow as well, the hallways.
If anyone's played the game Silent Hill and there's like the school, you just go through and then all the rooms change. Oh, it's just weird. Yeah, sorry.
That's literally what it was, like Silent Hill. Because that hallway, the lights are off. I open the door and all I see looking down that hall is just a mannequin sat on the floor like this with a very specific light sat on it. I looked at it
Chris,
and
is
saw
that
it went. Trying to stretch out his latest crash.
Working on his mobility.
But yeah, very quickly closed the door. Stuff that guy. I don't know what he's doing. I'll go for a piss in a sink. It'll be right.
It's just because it's like every door's the same. So I feel like if you just walked in a different door, you just get a different reality. Like this is one reality here. Like, parallel universes.
Anyone watching Stranger Things would know it's like going into the upside down, one door after the next.
Just stay in this universe with the trials.
Yeah. Very cool.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
it's
really
funky
good little
place.
spot.
It is
And then I
funky
heard the
place.
music for the gym nearby at the end too, blaring out the tune. So that makes us feel better about playing music here nice and loud.
That's
But
it.
it's empty. No one's here on a Sunday. So it feels like the best day.
Yeah, well, when you put the music on, you go outside, you actually can't hear it. You might have been able to hear it at the start when Steve was jamming.
Yeah.
But like normal levels, you go outside, you can't hear it. You can just about hear brakes, but that's about it.
Great.
Yeah, spot on.
No complaints.
No, we have had one of the people in the houses opposite come and have a look because he kept seeing heads bob across the toss the top of the windows. So what's going on in here?
Trampoline park.
Yeah, it's like calling the cop. There's a lot of screaming going on in there.
He probably came in, looked around, and thought, "Well, you're not the weirdest people in this
That's
unit."
it. Yeah.
It looks quite healthy what they're doing in there. Yeah,
Where's
Oh,
your
definitely.
seat though?
yeah.
We have had an 87-year-old come in and ask, how well are you doing in here? Is this the gym? No, my love, the gym's down the road.
It's very cool.
Oh.
So did you say what days of the week are you open? Do you open midweek as well?
Yep, so I'm more than happy to come down any evening, doesn't matter, but normally it's Tuesday, Thursday in the evening, Sunday in the day.
Lovely stuff. And how much is it if someone wants to ride?
Tenner per rider is the
Perfect.
way we're doing it.
Yeah, lovely stuff. And you got tea kettle facilities, got
Tea
toilets,
kettle, microwave, toilet.
got this cosy spot in here if you're done with riding, just
Yeah.
want to watch. It's a great
And yeah,
setup.
you could probably set up some hammocks in the middle of the warehouse. People wanted to
Oh,
stay.
definitely,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Matt's eyeing it up. He's like, stop paying my rent in
I'm just
London.
just suddenly going to sublet my room.
Well, I need to like retrain the idea that you can ride weekday evenings in the winter. I know that you guys down south were pretty keen, and you had like portable lights
Yeah,
on
we
street
do
rides.
Yeah,
But like in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, like we're indoors. We can just light it up and go till like 10 in the evening or whatever.
That's another thing. Your lighting in here is great. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know in some indoor venues, even Charlie's, because it's such a cavernous space, it doesn't necessarily light particularly well. It's floodlights and you get shadows. This is great.
Yeah, so I've moved all the lights. When we moved in, there were 2 lots of conduit that ran the full length of the room. But if you were to stand on the, like a stack of 6 pallets, it'd be eye level.
Oh, I see.
So I had to take all the lights off that, cut those all out, rewired the whole thing.
Oh, lovely
And yeah,
stuff. Yeah, so
more-
again,
basically
more
went into
investment
the-
into making this space what it is today.
Yeah. If you're going to do it properly. Do it once.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
You've even put time into like bits of like the listeners won't get this, but there's like bits of artwork going on here. There's a really nice little piece behind you, Steve. You've seen that
Yeah.
unit with like the Red Bull, and then another one under the clock of the unit. So again, talking about the attention to detail, just little bits of art.
So that is what happens when you give Chris some spray cans, because he just sprays literally everything.
Okay, well, obviously stencils too, because there's no way he's that good.
Then almost every single object has got it on somewhere. But yeah, he's a tagger.
Very
That
cool.
boy.
Have you got, what are the next plans for the unit? Is it try and just, are you adding new pieces every so often, or are you just keep rotating what you have now?
I think keep rotating for a bit and then pretty much do a complete refresh, maybe around April, and sort of just get this winter, because we've put quite a bit of time and effort into it. It was quite stressful for me because I'm trying to get work done, but again, it's in the corner, like, come and do this instead.
I could just go to the unit and just put a pallet together and ride. Screw the sweatshop at home.
That's what I did, like 3 days a week. I ended up in here at least for 6-7 hours. And it was just get one thing done or plan something or move something, and then you'd move one thing and then it evolves into something else. But
And it's a lot of dedication for you because you're not too local to this, are you?
so I'm about an hour 20. If I do it in rush hour, it's about 2 hours away.
Yeah.
This is the same for us, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
it's
got no
a bit frustrating.
excuse. That's what I was
so-
thinking.
Yeah.
So-
Really no excuse.
Yeah, we picked this spot because we basically mapped out all the riders in the south, drew lines between the two that were furthest away, and this was like central. So this works for a lot of people.
You said Luke Walder lives 10 minutes down the road.
Oh yeah,
isn't
it's
he?
12 minutes away. Luke's got lucky.
He's the closest.
And all the south, anyone that's like Southampton way, I suppose, because Portsmouth's
yeah.
only 24 miles
Yeah.
from here.
Yeah, it's not far away. I think George is 25 minutes.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
and
So-
And when you
Street.
think of like where Charlie's is, and then even like the guys down in Cornwall, I'm just trying to think like spots on the map.
Yeah, yeah.
It's nice that this is maybe somewhat equidistant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of how far maybe people need to travel. Like, like you say, for some
Yeah,
riders in
yeah.
this area of the country, it's a godsend that
Yeah,
you've got this
yeah.
now.
most
Yeah.
of ours is like most day trips for any of our trials riders. I think it's like a 2-hour window where you're
That's
like,
it.
I'll go there for the day to ride.
Yeah.
And generally, all the spots we ride together are all within a couple of
But
hours.
the best thing about this is, as you said, lights, heating. It's like you can spend longer riding here,
Yeah.
and you've even got the TV that's smashed up at the moment. But like when it's working again, people can chill out,
Put
play
trials
some
videos
games,
on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
the Shin Dig podcast.
That's what
Yeah,
I was going to
yeah.
say because
Yeah.
in the winter that makes a huge difference. If you go out on a Sunday, like obviously Sunday's at 11, right? So if you want to go to Bristol, that's 2.5 hour drive for us or wherever you might do. So you've got to factor that in.
Yeah.
And then if it gets dark at like 4, you're like, right, there's not really much time for riding. So
Yeah.
it does flip the equation on its head a bit. And
If
again,
you
I'm
want to have a
having
sit
to
down
read-
lunch in between.
lovely lunch in town, wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, we did.
Oh.
we popped into town for lunch, didn't we? Had
A place called
Turtle
Turtle Bean. Don't know what it's called,
Bean. So yeah,
Bean.
I don't know
Not
what the turtle
Bay,
is.
but
Like-
Turtle Bean.
To be
Random
fair, there
word
was
generator.
another
That'll do.
knockoff there. Did you see the Pizza Hut knockoff?
yeah, Pizza Hot.
That was it.
There's a pizza place called Pizza Hot.
Oh yeah, we got so excited thinking, yes, a Pizza Hut. It's like, motherfucker.
Basically. Yes, it's completely fake. So
Yeah,
The
but that was great, though.
logo's spot on as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything is a proper
they've
rip-off.
definitely done it on
Done it well.
purpose.
Yeah.
So
You can imagine that by didn't realise.
Oh, but if you do come here again Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I'd give them a shout out, but I don't know their name. But there's a van that goes and does wood-fired pizzas. Amazing.
okay.
They put Pizza Hot to shame.
Nice. You'll have to get some flyers for next time. Just put them out on the site.
Oh yeah, we have actually got some.
There you go. You
What,
tell
they
them.
come in working hours for everyone who works in this thing, or is it like
No, so do you know the pub that was near?
the level crossing there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They park in that car park.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Don't
Oh,
ever
so
don't
that's
ever
the
park in the
evening.
pub car park if you
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
But what? 5-minute walk from here
Yeah.
into town.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
nice and
nice.
simple. Nice and simple.
Right, so I wanted to get back to the fact that you are like we were saying this, like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. You're like the nutty professor.
You're the nutty professor
In
of
terms
trials.
of what you've done for trials in probably the last year, you've probably innovated more than we've seen.
Not
from-
even just this year.
not even just this year, but when you think of like what has changed from the big brands like Kruger's, Clean in the last 10 years, certainly in the last 2,
Yeah,
put it at
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you've come up with a lot of stuff that I think the trials riders and the watchers and listeners are excited about. I mean, we get excited about it. There's even something behind Matt at the moment that we'll get on
Yeah,
to.
we will.
Yeah, get
But
to it. Wow.
I
Beast.
think where I wanted to start was obviously you managed to build your own workshop in your house that's now where you make all of your bucket seats and is your sort of main
Yeah.
place for your
Yeah.
business. When did 3D printing become something you got into?
So I met a customer who is now more of a friend. Or no, he's not more of a friend. He's a friend, and he's been into 3D printing since it started. And I was always and ahh'd about it because it's quite an interesting thing, isn't it? And it fits in nicely with what we do. But he pushed me to get my first 3D printer. Nice little Bamboo Labs A1 Mini, 160 quid I think they are, and they are amazing. Now, like £22,000 later, I've got quite a setup upstairs. Of,
what did you call
printing
it?
and
I found
carbon
it was
bits.
funny. Your little sweatshop.
Oh, we did have a name.
I'd
didn't we?
forgotten
I
what
can't
it
remember
was.
I can't as well.
Shop. Yeah.
Basically, it's like
So how
like a
many
production
machines?
line of 3D printers.
How many printers are there now?
There's 8. There was 8. There's now 7 because I gave one to a friend the other day.
You're to the
7.
point now where he's printing 3D printers. They're multiplying.
Just comes back downstairs overnight. They're suddenly like, oh my gosh, they've produced another one. They're taking over.
Combination of AI, they're printing new parts themselves. That's crazy. And what you've managed to do with that side of things has been really interesting. So, like, where did it start from? Was it a case of you just thought this would be a bit of fun, or I could use this to make bike parts necessarily?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't remember why I wanted it. Oh, no, I do know why I wanted it. So I make runners for the seats, so sliding runners. Literally the only thing I wanted to make was tiny little rollers for these runners, because I was having to turn them on a lathe, and they took me like an hour to do about 40 of them. Now that machine can be printing them, and I'm doing something else. It just sorts its own job out, and I can have 200 on a sheet when I get in and chuck them in a box. Jobs are good. So it's always been for started off as for the business.
Yeah.
Very quickly became more entertainment, fun based.
But
Print
do
as
you,
much
do you
random
still
crap
use
you
them
can.
for the seats? Are you
Yes,
still
yeah,
using
yeah.
those rollers?
Yeah. Still use them. I try to find more things to use for it, like doing some little handle sort of covers and stuff, just niggly little bits, but stuff that you can't find elsewhere, because funnily enough, no one else makes stuff for your designs, bastards. So inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Well, and you've made quite a few different things from the printer. Some things that you've made for trials too. I just wanted to bring up the fact that I thought you were trying really hard to get a shindig by printing your own pedals, Josh. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's probably the worst one yet so far. That was I'd actually put that as just a shit idea.
Mate, I'm no professional, but I was genuinely looking, going like, I'm sure this is a joke. Is Josh actually? And then you put them on your bike. I thought,
yeah.
He's like, what way should I print it? Should I print it horizontally or vertically? That's part of the thought.
And how long did they last?
So they rode really nicely for an hour and a half. Spot on, actually spot on.
But this was set like V2 at this point. You'd already tried one and stood on it and it snapped.
Yep. So
What was the level of testing before you thought, I'm going to go write actual trials?
like screwing them onto my bike.
Yeah, so the extent you're going to for the community is...
Oh yeah, you've got
The pedals, and then there was a combo set up.
that's still ongoing.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's
for the
ongoing.
audience who doesn't know what actually happened with the pedals, what was the final result of the pedals?
Oh, so I did a move I do very rarely, which is a drop gap. And it turns out that with a drop gap, you basically push pedals either side. You put like wraps around it on the landing as you extend.
Yep.
And it was that killed it, because it just snapped either side of the axle. Very kindly left the axle in place, and then that axle took a big old chunk out of my leg.
So you had like a, what's the term, like a skewer basically just left on your crank.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It was lovely.
And what's the chunk that you had? You had some serious...
I should have had stitches, but
I went back home to my 3D printer.
well, we checked.
Stitched it back up.
We checked the waiting times for A&E. We were in Southampton at the time, so I'm hour and 20 from home. Waiting times at A&E. Oh, and it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
How do you find out? Waiting time, is there like an app for that? Or do you phone up and say, hey,
You find it on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show
what
tell
their
you waiting time.
What, the current waiting time?
Yeah,
It's just like business opening time. Just like, it's busy now. Or...
Oh, I didn't
That's
know.
it. Yeah. They give you.
Later.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. I think it's just
Josh,
to deter people, isn't it?
I would say that's a good thing you don't know that, because you're not having to look for it.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but sometimes I've had pain,
yeah.
and I'm like, is it 4-hour pain or 1 hour pain?
But that's exactly what I got onto. Found it was 4 hours, and and I just went home instead. It should have probably had about 9 stitches. But
Oh dear.
I just left it be.
Yeah, we
It'd be
don't
right.
condone.
No, don't
not
do
going.
that. Don't do that. 4 hours is nothing. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Would have been worth getting it stitched.
Oh,
but
it'd be really.
is that we were going to say like we need to bring back the what's your worst shindig? Is even though it wasn't your shin necessarily? Is that maybe the worst
Well,
one?
I'd say as like a singular, yeah, definitely. I'd say, yeah.
As a singular, would you
The
mean?
handlebar
The handlebar was quite
is
a
probably
good one.
as worse. Were you there, Steve?
Christ, yes. I carried on riding quite.
Yeah.
I heard a massive bang. I was like, I don't want to go and look at what he's just done. I'm like going to get queasy.
I can't
Yeah.
remember this one. No, go on.
It's
Oh, well.
pretty bad.
Both of them, I didn't know I'd done them. Both of them, when I did it, that one, I walked off, went, oh, my foot hurts. And then there was a trail of blood behind me. Like, crap.
Wow, yeah.
And the handlebar one, I got up, I went, oh, I've ripped my jeans.
Yeah, that was
What-
it.
Again,
Oh.
for the benefit of the audience, what happened with the handlebars?
Handlebar.
then?
So, yeah.
Well, these were handlebars you made yourself?
No,
or-
no, they were a set of Kruger's bars. Kruger's bars? Yeah, the Kruger's bars.
can-
The
can-
bar end had come off.
We can bleep that bit out.
Yeah,
or not.
yeah, we'll say that. It'd come off.
That's why I was going. The bar end had come off.
Oh,
Always,
no, it hadn't.
always have bar
It
end.
hadn't. It was in there. It's just the bar end was at like an angle.
That was it.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
a sharp handlebar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and you've pushed hard enough into your leg.
Yeah.
There's only one place. Only one where
It was in
basically
Charlie's
go.
barn.
Is it
wasn't
Charlie's barn? I'd gone to front. There was a pallet on an angle with a log on it. I'd gone to front on the log to then hop again to the top. Missed that top. Bike went underneath, and I think the lever got caught on it, didn't it? Because the lever
Yeah.
was like bent 90 degrees.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
landed.
it didn't give way, which would
No.
normally
Yeah.
your bike would fling out the way if you hit it. It was more the fact it stood
Yeah,
up, locked
yeah,
up. Right.
just became a nice spear for it.
Oh, brutal.
All good fun.
I had a similar one on there on my knee with again kind of the bike dropping down, and as I came down, the lever was actually sticking up.
Oh,
And the
okay.
lever
Oh.
got me in the side of the leg, and
Yeah.
I actually had like massive knee and shin pads at the time, but the actual like protection on the knee was on the front, and the side of your
No.
legs are like exposed. So
Yeah.
it like got me at the side. I was like, bastard.
You really put a puncture though into his
But
into
that's
his
what
leg.
you say, I don't think you have maybe the same senses on your like the fleshy material in your leg.
No, because
Yeah.
it's whether it's like a shock or what, because you don't feel them straight away, do you?
No.
Like
No.
they're just a pop for. But that's trials, isn't it? The main thing that's going to hurt you isn't an obstacle; it's your bike. You
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
get your bike out of the way of a good
otherwise-
crash.
or stay on it as much as you
Yeah,
can.
that's the better option.
yeah.
actually,
Yeah,
isn't it?
if you
Yeah.
can learn to jump with the bike, I think that's.
I
yeah.
I thought I could though, and there's many a clips where I just hold on to the bike
Yeah.
for some reason.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Quite a few of those, but well, keeping to the area of Josh making things.
Yes.
We address that people can't see on the camera
A
if
bit
you're
behind
listening.
us.
There's like this crazy contraption.
Get the Wheel of Fortune out.
It looks like the Wheel of Fortune. Josh, what is this?
So this is to do. Have you seen the little bit?
Well, we were having a little play earlier,
yeah,
and
you
just
need
we were
to
like, is
talk
that
us through what
polystyrene?
is
There's
on here.
carbon. There's
Yeah.
like
So
all
what
of
is
this.
this?
So that's a
stuff
that's a
going on.
polyurethane foam. That's going to act as the core. That's going to replace these printed bits. But yeah, it's a carbon fiber rim. Just having a play, pretty much. Everything I've been doing recently is just me playing.
So this is the mold for
That's
a
the mould,
carbon fiber
yeah.
rim.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 26.
I hope so. I've done it wrong if it ain't, innit?
And this
Imagine
is
you're
like
1 centimetre out. You're like,
Oh, yeah, that's it. So there's 130 hours of printing just there.
because it's like
That's how
9
long it
different
took,
pieces,
is-
more than 10 different pieces.
There's
And there's a
16,
lot of bulk on there as
17.
well.
Just the man like
18.
pushing print and then going, oh fuck! Like 130 hours later, and I'm like,
Yeah,
shit, millimeters.
tiny little problem.
You know,
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, that's
you must
so
have had
true.
that a lot. Like,
Yeah, you do. You make those mistakes all the time. You just miss something. You get like little tricks that you end up learning to avoid missing those.
is it as bad
annoying
as like
sections.
starting the washing machine and then you can't stop the washing machine? You're like,
That's actually, yeah, the design's been like set.
sit there in front of the
You just start putting the
Just
wrong.
start crying, single tear.
got one sock to go in.
no, fix me once with the colours, man. They're not colour fast. Sorry,
No,
yeah. So
no, you can stop it. You can stop
Okay.
it. It doesn't take too long. So like, I think the actual profile, so like that shape, is the fourth iteration, I think. So I've printed like a 45-degree section in 4 different ways, found the one I want, then you print the whole thing. It goes through. It's a nice thing about sectioning it as much as you have to.
Nice. So
Like
what is
this.
going on here then? We've got, is this a 3D print inside the rim?
Yeah, so this mold is what's called a compression mold. The other way that I could do it is you could lay. Sorry, Matt.
Because there must be another part to this, right? So
Yeah, so there's
you do a layup of carbon.
They're down behind the laptop actually.
Oh, I can see.
So we're kind of looking for the audio listeners. We're like looking through a rim.
Oh, they're printed.
Yeah.
If you imagine, like, say, a double wall rim, the space between the double walls is kind of what we're looking at, right?
So you lay up carbon inside this bit, then you put in one of those.
Oh, so
then you put carbon on top.
What you're saying is you previously used a 3D printed in.
Yeah, just because it's quick. Like this foam is quite new to me.
And then
This is
how
the
do you
first time I'm
make
playing.
that foam insert?
So that's another mold.
I said it was moulded. Yeah.
Yeah,
mold
that's
within a
another mold.
You've
It's
had to
a,
print another one of these just for
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are kept following because I cannot keep up with this.
And that's one wall, and then there's another one for the second wall.
Yeah. No, so then that go wall inside, carbon inside,
Then
this
that.
in, then carbon, and then this, and that is what basically pushes it all together. So when you
Oh, that was a satisfying click,
it's
wasn't
good,
it?
isn't it?
Oh,
That's been finally engineered.
that's been made by
isn't it?
Josh Leech. That.
But yeah, when you put that in, when everything's fresh, like it'll be sat probably about there.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, yeah.
And then you put the whole thing inside a vacuum bag, suck all the air out of it, and that pulls it all together.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's genius.
That is really
It's good fun.
satisfying.
It's definitely not genius, Steve.
I would say a lot of these listeners are going to be pretty impressed by this, I'd like to say, and just have a bit of an understanding of.
Let's just hope it doesn't end in a shindig.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Is it going to be like the pedal?
But I think it's they forget how much work goes into like one tiny thing.
Oh,
It's
massively.
just a
yeah.
circular rim,
Yeah.
but it's like
So I was sanding it on Tuesday, maybe another day this week, and there's 5 hours sanding in it.
Yeah.
It's just to prep it up.
Crazy amount of
There
work.
is a lot of hours, and like I don't think people see it. I can see it in bikes, but other people won't be able to. You just see the time that's gone into all these little sections of it, and I get very annoyed that people don't fully appreciate it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
no, I
But
get
no,
it.
it's one of those. It's
So with that in mind, then, what is the sexiest trials frame from like a finishing perspective you ever come across in your trials?
That's a great
well,
question.
that is a good question.
The sexiest as well.
Yeah.
I really like. Yeah,
He's like, well, have you seen mine?
I really liked the cloud, the Cox cloud. That was one of my I've got one on my wall at home.
The 20-inch, haven't you?
I've got the 20-inch.
Yeah, because you got it off Chris.
Yes,
you?
yeah, it was. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
Was that like the last one they made, wasn't it? One of the last Cox.
It was,
Coxes.
yeah, it's pretty close. To,
It
yeah,
is
would have
really
been
nice
actually,
frame,
wouldn't it?
actually. You're right.
Yeah,
We'll
they
have
were
to,
funky. Yeah, I've always wanted a stock, and everyone that I know that has got one won't sell it.
I think Adam Bessel has
Bessel's got one.
Why do I know this?
Stan Shaw has probably still got one. That was in the Tarty's workshop for a long time. But again, he won't sell it.
I'll find a picture.
on his cloud.
And
find
what
a
made it
sexy
that?
one.
Because of how well it was finished, or
Just more of the engineering on the tubes, because it was probably one of the earlier frames to come out with a lot of shaping and curving into the down tube.
Yeah.
But so that Cox Cloud, some of the old TMSs,
Yep.
they were sexy. They were funky.
What about the
frames.
Hydrox? Did you ever fan of the Hydrox?
A little bit boring, to be honest.
Really? I thought that was
Funky
kind of-
detail, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because you know what goes into making that, it's more boring. Or
No, not at all. Just my taste, to be honest.
okay.
Yeah.
It was
see
too.
that.
Josh's
I
way or the
don't-
highway.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Even though I've got a very triangular frame, I don't like straight triangles. I'm more of a curvy guy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So, any rigid right-angled triangled women out there? You're no fault. No,
Get out.
Not for you, unfortunately.
What would you say is your proudest sort of little invention or product that you've made, or thing that's got the most?
God, like it just they keep coming. Like this thing with your little invention of product, like
We've got like this Ashton seat.
Oh, the
we've got-
saddle.
no, the barb fitting tool.
The bar fitting tool.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's
so cool.
The bar fitting tool would have been if it worked for everyone.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, it's got a very little problem that if you use it slightly incorrectly, it breaks. That's why they're not on for sale at the
It's a
minute.
self-destruct button for stupidity.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
You are stupid.
It's like if it breaks, you've used it wrong.
That's what it
Basically.
is. And annoyingly,
Well,
it's a
my experience
shame.
from it was great. Obviously, I had a
awesome.
good
Lovely
experience,
project.
made it in. I was like, wow, can get me one sorted, Josh. She's like,
Because-
yeah, I'm still ironing out one fine detail.
To give you like the viewer some sort of visual of this, it's kind of like like to pulls
Like a
a wine,
corkscrew.
like a corkscrew that pulls a wine out of a wine bottle, like
Yeah.
that, but in reverse.
It's the opposite. Yeah.
Yes.
And that was the issue.
No
It's-
need for a vice.
No, that was the plan with that, is to be able to fit a barb on a ride with no other tools other than an 8mm. That's all you'd need, is an 8mm spanner.
So now
then
you're
you
back
fit
to
it.
the electric screwdriver and a spoke.
And a
yeah.
brick. Yeah.
It worked for me.
I think Louis got my aluminium one. I made a chunky one that like would probably be classed as a lethal weapon if you threw it at someone.
Yes, I've
Yeah,
seen
that
it.
one. That's a beast.
Oh,
But that works a treat. So yeah, that would be one way to do it.
Nice.
But what was your question?
Like,
Favorite part.
Favorite part.
Favorite
you've
part.
made?
The bars, the handlebars. They
Yeah.
were my favorite bit. I've still got.
One of a kind.
Yeah. I did. I ended up breaking them, but they lasted for 3 or 4 months. But the main thing with them was they were the first structural, complete carbon part that I'd ever made, and that's a big old.
So just some
Yeah,
context for those. It's it was like a clean carbon combo, all in one unit.
No.
No?
No.
What am I thinking?
No,
of?
No, that was
just
the
like-
handlebars.
He just made the handlebars.
Yeah, the ones that didn't spin.
That won't spin.
Oh yes. Now I can picture. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Cool, right. So you can see.
Because they
They're
went
over
inside
on-
of the. Is it the clean stem that's got the two?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
big pivoted clamp.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
they were shaped for that. Then were they?
they were shaped exactly for that. So you can only put them in one position,
Yeah.
but they could not spin.
Right.
So we know how carbon bars
Again,
are.
that
We
must have
spin
been
it.
a thing of like, oh, I want to put my bars a bit lower.
No.
To the printer.
You should have seen me. If you ever printed a pair of, I should have brought some. I had to print loads of pairs of handlebars to get it right. But trying to stand on a bike with bars that are doing this and trying to work out if it's comfortable is one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Especially because you're on the back wheel, so you're just like feeling the
it.
bars like.
Well, I sat on the sofa in the end, pedals there, handlebars, just to feel like, is this about right? That'll do.
Oh, it is very cool because you just posted about a year of carbon fibre, right? In
Yep,
terms
yep.
of what you've been able to do. So clearly, the rim is like the next thing you're playing with. Is there any other ideas on the horizon?
So I've still got the combo. The mould's half done for that because I'm doing a carbon fibre
Yeah.
mould. So the actual mould itself is made out of carbon. So then I can work with a different type of carbon. Gets a bit tech on that one, yeah.
Wait, carbon? Fibers of carbon, not carbon fiber.
Got the forks. The mould's pretty much finished. I just haven't. Well, this place has taken up quite a bit of my time recently. And then the frame. That's the big one. I haven't touched the drawing.
Full bike, eventually.
Nigh on. No pedals.
He's already tried the pedals. He's like, I've got cranks printing as we speak right now.
His one nemesis, pedals.
Plastic pedals you tried, but you didn't try carbon fibre pedals. Is there a reason?
So the plan, when I first looked at pedals, the plan was carbon pedals. And I honestly think that carbon pedals will still be fine for trials. I know of other people that have been looking at it, but whether they do it or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think if it does go back, it will be carbon. It will be a carbon pedal. That will be the aim.
Let's find
Yeah.
someone to test ride.
I think probably with a bit more physical testing before just having a go.
It's like the nutty scientist from Spider-Man where he only tests on himself. So, that's what will be happening. You are your own test dummy.
Doc Josh.
Or Doc Josh.
Doc Ock.
Yeah, or just secretly put them on Chris's spike. He doesn't even know.
Just keep testing with other people that don't. Oh no, what my bar's different. No, they're not different, mate.
No.
Carry on, you'll be fine.
Poor bloke. It's already broken and you're going to break him even more. Just gets straight back into riding. He's all clean, bill of health. And then, no, mark my pedals.
This has been really good. We're coming up to the hour mark, so we're running on time.
Nice.
I mean, this has been one of the most exciting podcasts I think I've been
Each
looking
one.
forward to. I know we even had, I think it was Charlie, shout out to Charlie, just last week said, need to get you on the podcast. So, and we were saying we need to get down to the unit, and we were like, let's just go this weekend.
As soon as, we did it on Thursday. We've got to get that ASAP, and I'm like, I can't. Realise I've actually got a rental van, and we said, well, we're back to work tomorrow. Why not go today? So
thank you for being our first guest of 2020.
No, that's all right. Thank you very much for coming.
Opening up the unit to us. Anyone can, like you say, ride. So get in touch with
more than welcome.
with Josh or even Mind Control or Adrian or even us. We'll just point you in the right direction to.
And if anyone else wants to see more about your 3D printing, what's your Instagram handle?
Instagram's at josh.leech1. I think very generic.
Well, nice and easy. Nice
simple,
and easy.
Simple. That's how we like it.
Lovely
How
stuff.
it is, and it's been rather fun, boys. So
we've done it. We've got one in the bag.
It's one for
a few more to go this year, Matt.
28 more. 28 more to get done.
You'll get it
in the year, which I think will probably we should do reasonably easy and probably try and do some on the road like this, out and about. It's our first, we found a new space and then we've ended up moving anyway. And we're like, what's that little office you've got there? Oh no, no one can use it now. It's a podcast studio.
Exactly.
Lock the door as you leave.
They only look in the window like, looks so warm in there. Because it's pretty good. So gnarly. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you obviously for listening. Go and follow Josh. Tom joined us again today, and with a little audience in the background, Sergey and Tim.
Thanks, guys.
Yes, do your thing. See ya. Yeah, let's go. Bye.
You